and welcome to the new Oregon City mapping site. Over the last year and a half or so, we've done a lot of work to replace our existing mapping systems. OCMap and OC Web Maps are being replaced by a whole new system, which I'm going to show you today. The reasons for doing this, they were showing their age. They were very hard to update and keep maintained. They weren't very flexible. We couldn't add to them. And so this new framework is a much more modern, intuitive system that I think you're going to enjoy using. So to start using them, they're all web-based now. So if you open up a browser, the first thing you need to do is go to our mapping portal. So if you type webmaps.orcity.org, it will take you to the mapping portal. And you're going to want to bookmark this. We'll put a link on the actual website, the city website, pointing here. And what you're seeing here is actually the public-facing site. This is where we'll put maps that we want the public to be able to see. In this case, there's just one called Public Map Number 1, but over time you'll see more. The old approach was we tried to fit everything we could into OCMap. The problem with that is it had a lot of buttons that you probably never knew what they did, and it could be quite confusing to use. What we're going to do now is distribute a whole series of smaller, more focused applications that should be a lot more intuitive to use. So over time you'll see more of them added here. What you're going to be interested in is the employee mapping portal over on the right here. If you click on this, it will take you to the place where we keep all the top secret maps of Oregon City. And you'll see here it's prompting you for a username and password. This is your standard Windows login. Now with older browsers like IE 6 or 7, you actually have to type in the domain first, which is orcity and then your username and password. And once you do that, it will take you to the employee mapping portal. And you'll see here there's three maps. There's OCMap, this is the new version of it. There's PCI Viewer, which is a map for the street department that lets them view and query pavement condition index. And then also there's a Photo Viewer app where you can view all the aerial photos for the various years. And over time, this list will expand too. You can flip between the two portals. Just click on Public or Employee to flip between them. And you'll see here we have a series of instructions, instructional videos, tips and tricks. And we'll add to this over time, but this is where we'll put information that will help you to use the software. And the first thing you're going to want to do is bypass that username and password. If you close down this browser and open it back up, you would have to enter your password again. But if you click on here, it will give you instructions on how to set up your browser. Oh, that's a nice Windows message there. It will give you instructions how to set up your browser to bypass this. And so if you're using Internet Explorer, it should say 6, 7, 8, or 9. Click on the show here, and it will give you a series of instructions to follow. And in each one you can click on show and it will give you a little diagram to go along with the text. And it's pretty easy to set it up. And once you've done that, you will not have to supply your password in the future. Anyway, and then to view the maps, obviously you just click on a map and it will open it up. I'm not going to go into details of the actual mapping software in this video. It'll be on the next one. But just so you can see what it looks like, this is the main entry or the main startup screen. If you click on the back arrow here, it'll take you back to the portal. So anyway, if you have any questions, please give me a call, Chris at 1566, or email me. And if you have any questions, we can probably answer them pretty quickly. But hopefully you'll be able to get up and running and just start exploring. And watch the next video, which will explain the actual mapping software itself. Thank you.